Hey there folks, John here with Through My Lens, and today I am coming to you with a gun review. This time we're looking at the SIG Sauer P320 Compact. Now I have to apologize, it's been a while since I put up a review video on this channel. My dog Zeus has kept me pretty busy in the last year. We've been showing him a lot in secret style confirmation and also doing IPO work with him. I've got some videos up on the channel that I have put up that you may have seen, but otherwise I've been kind of quiet for the most of 2015 when it comes to gun or knife reviews. But we finally have one out, again the SIG Sauer P320 Compact, and this one's in full flat dark earth, and wow, isn't that beautiful. Now I do want to point out right up front that this video is a supplement to my written photo review that can be found on Through My Lens. There will be a link in the description box of this video to the written photo review, and it's going to have a lot more detail and photographs and expound much more greatly on my opinion on this particular firearm. But I did want to just get some video footage out there as well. And let me say I'm really impressed with this particular firearm. SIG has been late to the polymer frame striker fired market. This is their foray into that market, and what they've lacked in timeliness in getting to the market, they have made up for in intelligent design, because in my opinion this is one of the most intelligently designed firearms that's out there on the market today, and I am extremely impressed. There's probably three things that I can talk about right up front that I think are really well done and executed on this firearm. One is the grip stippling. There's a grip texture applied to the frame all the way around that is not too aggressive, but it does make sure you keep a real positive grip on the firearm while you're firing it. I put about 150 rounds through this so far, and didn't have any problems hanging on to the weapon. Of course, it's a cooler time of the year right now. Will be interesting to see when I run it in hot weather, but I don't anticipate that if my hands were sweaty I'd have any problems hanging on to this grip texture. So that was very impressive. The other thing that impressed me are the sights. Very nice sights on this gun. They are SIG Light, so they are night sights. So they glow very well in low light conditions, but they're also easy to pick up in lighted conditions. I had no problem getting target acquisition with this firearm when I took it out to the range. So really like SIG sights. I've got a 226, I've got a 238, and they have the same SIG light system on them, and I just really am a big fan. And for any fighting weapon or any defensive weapon, which I do consider this would fall into that category, I think night sights are a must. And then finally, probably one of the most impressive things about this firearm is the trigger. This gun has been safety checked, but I'll just show you that there's nothing in it, and try to show you the trigger. So very little take up, as you can see, and then a nice smooth crisp click. And did you hear that reset? Very nice reset. There's that reset right there. It's both audible and tactily perceptible. You can feel it, you can hear it. That's a nice reset. I don't have any equipment to actually measure the pull weight on that trigger, but I'm guessing it's about a pound or so heavier than the custom triggers I have on my M&Ps. So a little bit heavier, But again, taking it to the range yesterday, I didn't find that that the little extra weight was a big impediment. I think out of the box, this gun is better than the Smith & Wesson M&P. It's better than the Glock, and those are usually the two firearms that I most often recommend that my students in concealed carry permit classes take a look at for a carry defensive fighting pistol. This is also my first firearm that's in flat dark earth. When that trend first started hitting, about 5 years or so ago, wasn't a fan. Preferred the monochromatic all black look. Got a buddy who is probably a little bit more fashionable than I am, and he jumped onto that bandwagon and got some ARs with flat dark earth, and he eventually got a pistol with flat dark earth. And so I've been exposed to it. You see it everywhere now, and I guess it's really starting to have an impact on me, because now I'm finding it more attractive than I used to. And I really do like this pistol in full flat dark earth, particularly that slide. It's got kind of a bronzed look to it, which is just gorgeous. I really do like it. What else about this weapon? Again, when I took it to the range, put 150 rounds through it, completely reliable, no failures of any sort, very comfortable to shoot, very smooth gun to shoot. That it just felt really nice, very comfortable in hand, and I think there was a pretty good amount of muzzle flip going on there, probably a little bit more than I was expecting, but that might be a byproduct of that stereotypical SIG high bore axis, very tall slide. This is a chunky weapon. It's pretty big. They call it a compact. I don't think it's particularly compact to me. It's about the size, I believe, of a Glock 19. Here's an extra 15 round magazine. It does come with 2 magazines. Good for you, SIG. Here is, just for size comparisons for giggles, this is my M&P 9 Compact, which is a little smaller weapon. The magazines on these only hold 12 rounds. Unless you're not in a free state, they hold less, but normally they hold 12 rounds. And this is, to me, the P320 is almost like a full-size weapon by comparison. Just quite a bit bigger, but I feel the same about the Glock 19. I don't think it's a particularly compact weapon, but a lot of people like it and carry it. I'm going to get a holster for the P320 and see how I feel about carrying it. Again, out of the box, one of the best guns I think you can buy. Do I like it better than this M&P 9C that I'm holding? No, I don't, but I've had this is very easily a $1,000 gun that I'm holding in my hands. When you factor in the cost of the firearm, the textured parts that I purchased for it, milling of the slide, the purchasing of the delta point, and the apex trigger work that's been done on it, very easily a $1,000 gun that I'm holding in my hand. And when you take an out-of-the-box M&P 9C, which isn't as good, I think, out of the box as the SIG here, and you put the additional money into it, yes, it's a little bit better, particularly this trigger. That's a wonderful, light, crisp, almost zero take-up trigger. Not much of a reset to it. You can just barely hear a click. You can't feel much of it though. But just a wonderful trigger. I carry this weapon a lot, and I use it mostly in competition. I actually have two made just like it, and my wife has a third with a Trichcon RMR mounted to it, not a Leopold Delta Point like my two have. But the great thing about the SIG is that out of the box, this is a very usable weapon for defense, for competition. You could competition shoot with this, no problem. If you just want to take it to the range, great weapon. I can't say enough good things about this gun. Of course, being SIG, it is a little bit more expensive for the firearm. This is about a $700 retail gun, whereas M&Ps are going to retail for a couple $100 less. But to bring an M&P to this level of capability, I've got to spend a lot more money. So it really depends on what you're looking to do. If you're satisfied with the out of the box features and capabilities and attributes of an M&P and don't want to spend the extra money for a top shelf firearm, so be it. But I'd rather spend a couple $100 more and get what this gun offers. Could you do some customization work to this weapon? Sure, you could. And there's been some people who have done some additional stippling to give it a custom look, maybe a little bit more aggressive stippling. You can do that. Some people have done some trigger work. You can do that if you want. The point is you don't have to. And for me, it's almost a must for the M&P. So again, very impressed with the SIG P320. Highly recommend it. The modularity of the platform I talk about in my written review, but you can buy exchange kits from SIG to go up or down in size. You can remove all you do is remove the slide, pull out the fire control group, which is the only serialized component that FFL keeps track of, and you can purchase these exchange kits to go up and down in size. You could go full size all the way down to the subcompact. Just drop that fire control group in to a different frame and slide and barrel. You can go up or down in caliber if you want to. Really opens up a lot of options, which is very exciting for this platform. And apparently at some point in the future, SIG is going to make one of these exchange kits that will have slides that are pre-milled to receive optics, much like the Smith & Wesson M&P Core series has pre-milled slides for optics. Very exciting because I do like to use an optic on a competition weapon. So how neat that would be, that you could keep your weapon for iron sights if you wanted to. For carry, you could have an optic. For competition, you could go back and forth between the two. Really neat, really exciting. So I'm trying to get on this bandwagon early and be an early adopter of this platform, because I think it's definitely going to be one that SIG invests and continues to develop, and could come out as a dominant platform in the striker-fired polymer firearm segment. Again, I want to keep this short. Most of the meat and potatoes about this weapon can be found in my written photo review, so check it out on Through My Lens, link at the bottom of the review. Hope you enjoyed this video. Take care, God bless, we'll see you in the next one.